Hi, Chelsea, the Witchy woman, or woman abbreviated. I wanted to make a response to your video because you brought up some very good questions that there are other people who had those same that wonder the same thing. So I'm making a video response to you. Honestly, I have multiple totem animals or familiars. They do not work with me physically, and I'll tell you why. I have three. I have the butterfly, I have the panther, and I have the cat. I have a cat, but she's a spaz, so she can't work with me in ritual. That takes down one. I have a cat that is a spaz, and if anything flies in the house, she will cry until she gets it. No butterfly. And that's my ring finger, not my middle finger. Excuse me. And I can't really bring a panther into my apartment, so that eliminates all three physically. So I work with them visually. I meditate and I call them into my ritual, because as long as I still resonate and still contact with them mentally, or even just work to the better of the earth, they say, okay, we're still with you, until they feel they can no longer suit me. Right now, that happened recently with the butterfly. The butterfly no longer suits me because it was meant to free me, and recently that happened, and now, served its purpose, so butterfly no longer works with me. But the panther and the cat still do, because they feel they still need to be in my life. And haven't figured out what that is yet, but pretty much the way that I discovered both of those entities was through meditation. And this is going to take time. You have to accept that what totem animal or familiar comes to you in meditation, may not be one that you can work with physically, and it may not be one that you actually like. I never really liked the fact that one of my familiars was a cat when I first started, because of the fact that I don't feel I'm that bitchy, but apparently I am. And it's not necessarily because of your personality, it may also be because of what you may need, which is why I had the butterfly. I'm not like a butterfly, I'm not really pretty, I'm not really girly, so I didn't really know at the time why, but on my way home from school, and this is totally random, sometimes they come to you at random times just to say, hey, work with me, I'm supposed to be with you, here I am. So that day for me was when I was walking home from high school one day, and a butterfly followed me home, and I was feeling nervous. I was like, something's gonna happen. I don't know why I was feeling that way, I don't really remember, but I was just nervous walking home. I think it was because it was dark, and it was one of the first times I was walking home, and a butterfly actually followed me home and flew away once I got home. And until recently, it stayed with me ever since, to try and make me realize that I don't need to be so scared, and that I need to feel free within myself, and there you go. So the point of all my rambling is to say, accept all the possibilities of what your totem animal may be. Research it. Research different totem animals, and it may also come to you within a list. It comes to you in different ways, and if you open yourself to all forms of ways of trying to find it, then it'll be a lot easier for you. Meditate, do whatever form of prayer that is easier for you to bring that animal to you. Mine was also writing. I'm a big word person, I'm a big writer, so I wrote a passage saying I accept my fate, and I accept why this animal will come into my life. Please come to me, basically. On my pillow, I slept on that pillow every night, and one of the nights that it was under my pillow was the night that the panther came to me. And the cat came to me actually through a list. So again, those are those research methods coming to you. Excuse me. Interact with different domestic animals. Interact within nature, and the animal may be a woodland creature, maybe a squirrel, because for a time that was mine too. You never know. And it may come for a minute, it may be there for a lifetime. But accept your fate. Accept what possibilities may happen, and it's going to come like rain. Alright, have a good day, and feel free to look at my videos, subscribe, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.